This is Ed Strock, State Life Director, Michigan State Knights of Columbus, and I am pleased to continue the Rise Up and Answer the Call Life series and its intent through prayer, standing up, taking action, and giving to help us build that culture of life. Today, I would like to welcome Christen Pollo, and she is the Executive Director of Pro-Life Michigan. And the organization, as I know it, has changed over the years and has grown. But anyway, at this point, what exactly is Protect Life Michigan and pro-life students, Christen?
Thank you so much for having me, Ed. I'm excited to talk to you and tell you about our organization. Protect Life Michigan's mission is to recruit, equip, and network pro-life youth. So we work with high school students, college students, and even young professionals now to recruit them to join the pro-life movement, to equip them to talk about the issue. We want them to be out in the streets or in their schools having conversations with people who disagree with them, seeking to expose the reality of abortion and change people's minds. And it's pretty incredible. We've been around since 2005. That's when we were founded. Back then, it was just a team of volunteers, and we were founded under the name Students for Life of Michigan, have since changed to Protect Life Michigan, just tying us a little bit more to our vision, which is to change hearts and save minds and build this army of young people to protect life. And we are just growing incredibly fast. No longer a team of volunteers. We have about 13 people working for us all throughout the state. We serve every four-year college in the state of Michigan, as well as many, many high schools and young professional networks as well.
Well, I would certainly, sounds like you're certainly on the front lines with a different geographic or different age group, let's say, than what we've seen in the past. So that's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, we're actually the only Michigan organization that is exclusively focused on working with pro-life youth. And you're right, it is a little bit of a different demographic, but we feel really called to this group of people specifically, since there isn't another organization that's Michigan-based that's focused solely on them like we are. It was a gap that we felt we needed to fill.
So Christen, at this time, why is Protect Life Michigan? Why is it why is it more important today than maybe in 2005? Let's say going back to the beginning.
Yeah, I think there's four reasons that our mission and what we're doing is so important. The first is because sadly, 46% of abortions are performed on college-age women. That number is devastating, and we know that we need to be there and reach these men and women who are making abortion decisions because they're being targeted by the abortion industry. They're being sold abortions, and we want to be the voice that's telling them, you have other options, you have the support you need to choose life, we will walk with you. Another reason is because young people are in formative years of their lives where they're figuring out what they believe about these complex issues in the world, the hot topics that we're facing today, and abortion is one of them. And they have a tendency to listen to their peers in a way that they don't listen to other generations, sadly. And so when we can get an 18-year-old to talk to their other 18-year-old friends, it makes a very big difference, not only because they're figuring out what they believe during this crucial time in their lives, but also because they listen to their peers. And so that connection is really valuable.
Is there a general type of, is there a general type of reception that you get or feedback that you get with those discussions with those, say the 18, 20-year-olds in that range?
All over the map.
Over the map.
So our focus really is on doing outreach. We do weekly outreach on college campuses to engage pro-choice students in conversations about abortion. And I think generally what we see is that 25% of campus is really solidly pro-life. 25% is really solidly pro-choice, but then there's kind of this mushy middle, the 50% in the middle that hasn't really figured out what they believe. They might give you an answer and say, I'm pro-choice or I'm pro-life, but they haven't really formalized their opinions. And those are the people that we're trying to reach and change the minds of. And it's pretty incredible to see how great of success we've had in that. Last school year, we had 333 pro-choice students that became pro-life as a result of having conversations with us. And already we're just a month and a half into the semester in the middle of a pandemic, and we've had over 70 pro-choice students who have become pro-life through these conversations. So even though the responses might be all over the map, it's pretty incredible to see the rate of change that we're seeing, how many people are engaging with these arguments and changing their minds as a result of it.
But with the Knights, with our footprint for in the state of Michigan, we're trying to expand to college campus as well to help young men. But what other things, or what things do you see the Knights of Columbus organization and men and families do to help protect life of Michigan going forward?
The Knights have been an incredible blessing to us. In fact, it's hard for me to put into words the difference that they've made, not only for our organization at Protect Life Michigan, but for the pro-life movement as a whole, with the ultrasounds they've been a part of purchasing and the pro-life organizations that they've supported through the years, like Right to Life of Michigan. I think in many ways the Knights have built the movement that we have today. And something that I'm personally really grateful for is how they have made space for men's voices in this movement when people treat this like a women's issue, as if men have no say in the life of their child. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. But I think we have been partners with the Knights in many ways throughout the year, and I'm really excited that that partnership has grown vastly over the last few years. So grateful for the state council and how they've partnered with us financially, with prayers, just helping us spread the word about what we do. I was honored to be a guest on Mackinac Island at the state convention and speak at the dinner there last year. And we just continue to grow this partnership. In fact, the Knights are helping us launch our new Young Professionals for Life networks throughout the state. And, we try to give back to the Knights in that way as much as we can as well, encouraging the male students and young professionals that we work with to join your network. Because I think what we're doing, our missions, go hand in hand. And what we need in order to end abortion is to strengthen partnerships like this and continue to unify and push forward and work hard as a united front. And I'm just so grateful that we've been able to do that with you guys.
That's awesome. So what's the best way for anybody watching this, if they want to find out anything more about Protect Life Michigan, or help with fundraising or membership, or whatever wherever you're coming from, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Absolutely. Well, a couple places. First, they can go to our website, protectlifemi.org, and you can sign up there to join our email list if you'd like to get reports on what we're doing on campus and hear from us on a regular basis. But beyond that, I would also highly encourage people to follow us on social media. If you are on social media, this is the best place to see daily updates from campus. We're on Facebook and Instagram posting every single day stories of people's minds that have been changed, pictures from the campuses that we're serving on, and that's a great way to see what it looks like to have boots on the ground day in and day out. So you can find us just by going to Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter and typing in Protect Life Michigan. We're also on YouTube as well.
Oh, that's simple. So you have pretty much the spectrum of social media covered, it sounds like, eh?
Well, I don't know. There's new ones popping up all the time. I can't even stay on top of it. To these high school students, I'm too old.
Oh, don't go there. Kristen, I just have to say it's been a pleasure speaking with you, and we'll get this word out. And we look forward to building that culture of life with Protect Life Michigan. So once again, thank you very much. And to my brother Knights and families, Viva Jesus.
Thank you, Ed.